Alrighty, welcome everybody to another dev update with yours truly, Sergeant Stevens. On the comms, I have Mark with me as well, and we'll be patching in Scott here in just a moment. Yep, I don't think they can hear you right this second. Give me one moment. Go ahead and give me a test there, Mark. Try that again.
Hello, hello.
There we are. We
Good
have Mark
afternoon.
patching through the comms. It's getting a little
Hey.
shoddy up here in space, but we got it now. So today we're going to show off some newly added decos, items such as stones, fencing, some plutonian remains. You all get introduced to the plutonians, albeit kind of sad because the majority of them are going to be dead or hiding. We'll show you some of that stuff here in just a second. So let me get that switched over and we'll jump in and we'll start rolling. There we go. All right. Alrighty.
Hello, hello. Hello there.
Angel from my nightmare.
Uh-oh.
Something's happening here.
We live yet?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
All right. We got it rolling now. Cool. And welcome Scott. We patched him through. We got him on here. So yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Let's get rolling. Like I said, we're going to show you some new stuff here. You can see we got some nice foreground elements. Some like poppy seed plants. We got some stones. Got some new foreground trees, some fencing.
Love those stones.
Oh yeah.
That reminds me of a house I lived in one time. You guys remember I lived in that house with the big stone unicorn in the front?
Yes, I do.
Of course. How could I forget?
Okay, it just like reminds me. It's like the same kind of like art design, and then I think it had a giant hole in it like that. Yeah, it's good
I
stuff.
think it did. I actually, one time when I was a young man, stationed on Earth, I went to visit Scott, and at this exact house with a giant unicorn stone, I climbed up it, thinking it'd be fun and cool. And on my descent from this giant unicorn horse, my jacket pocket got caught on the ear. Naturally, I got hung up, I fell, ripped a giant hole in a really expensive 1980s members-only jacket. Wasn't
These went
expensive.
everywhere.
I thrifted it, but it would have been worth something today, I'd like to think. Made for a good
Mind you,
laugh.
that unicorn was like what, 10 feet tall?
Yes. It was
Maybe
a
larger.
it was a feat of strength and endurance to get up there. As you can see here in this bush, we have a little plutonian hiding. Kind of a nice touch. We had an idea that maybe like a little Kilroy that you used to see on the old semi trucks would be kind of cool. So you can tuck them in behind foliage and in those huts. Got some nice stone seating.
It's nice. I haven't really seen the plutonian used in a bush like that. I've only seen him in the windows. I like that.
Yeah, I forgot to do that a couple times. I was like, you know what? Let's see him hiding out.
Cleaning that first one and it went off.
That spike plutonian down there in the hole.
Yep. You got a plutonian dead in the spikes. The spikes will do damage, as you can see. I just took a heinous damage there. And actually back here's another cool one. We got the fire pit. Something happened with the layering there, but I can show you again in a second. As we'll progress through here. Another little guy in this window. Come out. Let's play. He won't. Very fearful of me these days. Yes, those are rerogs. Well, that's just a sample taste. Let me go ahead and reboot this here. They were running wild, yes. And those, glad you brought it up. Those actually dealt damage. Very dangerous. Let me go ahead and reset. We'll do another run. I'll try to clear out my path here before I get to talking, so I can pay a little bit more attention. But yeah, it's very cool. We're getting almost all the sprites in now. Last night, if you tuned in at all, I did some level design. Got a new path blocking structure map rolling. I'll feature it at the end here. Get that done. Keep moving on. In our next level design sesh, we'll do something creative again. Reconfiguring. One moment, please.
Any plans for the weekend, Sergeant Stevens?
Yeah, I think I'm going to the moon. There's an outpost up there with a nice little bar.
Is there food?
Lots of good food. Lots of delicious cheese, believe it or not. What they say is true.
Well,
Strategic cheese reserves on the moon.
Yeah. Cheese farms all over the moon. Alright. So some of these stones are like carved out, as you can see right here. Kind of like an homage to plutonians with the kind of pointed angles. Cone-shaped elements. There's a rerog for you. Just eating some hay.
So worried about what's going on in the village at all.
Dude, dunked. Alright.
Devastating.
oh. A victim of your own genius.
Nice drop. Another nice drop. Lucky today.
Alright, so we got excuse me, that was really loud. We got our modbot segment here. Did a little touch-ups on it today. Added some more of the stones, and got a dead bug and a bear trap over here. It's pretty cool.
Oh. Nice.
Always dragon rifle.
How'd you do that bear trap right there?
What's up?
How'd you do that bear trap?
It's
The one that sprung with plutonium in it. You just snag a little frame?
this guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's already built in under the plutonian section.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just yep, we got a sorry fellow here. I think his name is Plarnord. I think is what his name was. He seems to have gotten beat up pretty good.
Lost his pitchfork there.
He lost, yeah, well, he lost his arm, and in return lost his pitchfork.
Yeah.
And got another one up here, kind of tried to flee. Didn't quite make it. Those larvae, we haven't showed them off in a while, those larvae will eventually duplicate so much that they form one giant mass. This mass explodes and unleashes a creature of sorts. There we go, we got a nice little fire pit here. Some stones sitting around. Roasting marshmallows.
Rest there.
Mm-hmm.
Just on your health.
Whoa. Alright, well, we got some bugs and the spikes down here. I missed that one. All right, and we get to our little shop here. Let's go ahead and pull up our coinage with our handy dandy wristwatch. 95. Did not pull a lot of coin here. Yeah, so well, I got the health. That's about it. That's about all I got here. We got the RPG, which is a great power mod to have. That's our power mod talisman. We got a crushing blow, some grenades. Okay, well, yeah, we got a little. I think the shop dealer set up a little stone bench, maybe a bowl, mix some concoctions. He didn't fare well.
Out there.
A little spike pit with a plutonian in it. Pretty cool. Got a guy peeking out back there. Nice, nice. One-two punch right there. Come on now. Got this nice little bridge here.
That's crazy.
Got some little plants of some sort. I don't know what those are. Little pods. We like pods. Watch out.
Like if you stepped on it, something will come out of that hole.
Yep. And we got our attunement section here. Placed right in a nice little farming gathering area. Let's go ahead and get into attunement. Life Force, critical shots, heal for 1 HP. Let's go! It's a painful process, but it helps. Alright. Well, this is interesting. Looks like this person got sliced in half. No damage to their hut. They just came by, went out to check the mail, sliced right in half. I hate when that happens. You don't hear of that happening too much these days, but it can happen. Sorry about your luck, brother. Let's see what happens here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? Whoa!
Got a body slam yet? Always.
Whoa.
I'm all out.
He came up from the depths of hell. Did not like that.
It was a slow and menacing rise.
Yeah, it's really creepy coming up out of there. Nice. Nice. So yeah, you can kind of see some of this fencing along the back there. Looks pretty nice. Especially you can see through it and see all the nice, delicious background. And we're working on a new parallax system right now where we're going to put some of these background trees you see here on another layer that kind of parallax with Lance. And just kind of create a bigger depth of field here. And so that is probably, I think that was actually ported today, but I did not pull this changes for this just yet. And we're getting into the level that I was working on last night, so got a nice little log rolling burning area right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The PBS. So you got to break it down by sections. Once they're destroyed, you can move on. And as you're destroying the path blocking section, it's going to spawn enemies. And it will definitely have a higher HP than what you just saw with 4 or 5 blasts to knock it down. It's going to take a few minutes. And once it's destroyed, we can move on. Plutonium down here. Didn't quite get that far last night in the stream, but we did some really good work at the beginning. So yeah, I'll get another run tuned up here so we can take a look and see how it feels in full action. But looking pretty good so far. What do y'all think?
Pretty good.
Pretty cool.
Very solid. I'm enjoying the new map so far.
Yeah, thank you.
Liked watching the creation last night.
Yeah. Trying to do during this level design process for the village, every Thursday night, Sergeant Stevens, will be going live and taking you on a journey with me as I work and get new levels designed. And if you tune into those and you get some creative ideas or want to see something specific, I'm all ears. We have a new trailer, which we featured on one of the last dev updates, that will be used again for our stream, or Steam page, excuse me, which will be up soon. And yeah, looking forward to that. Toss that into the next stream as well.
It'll be exciting to get the Steam page up.
Yep, it's a big milestone there.
Yeah, I think for next week, some of the things that we can kind of expect to see would be we've been updating the camera system a little bit, which is currently implemented, but still working out some of the details and get it running a little bit more smoothly before we put it up on the stream. But right now, Lance is locked to the center of the camera and actually runs a little bit ahead of camera center when you get moving. But to correct that and to give the player a little bit more information as they're moving, we're adding in a camera's offset, a little bit of look ahead, and then some smoothing and damping as Lance turns to avoid potential, motion sickness and camera herky-jerkiness.
We don't. Yep, we don't. No one appreciates herky jerky. I like mine to just be regular jerky, to be honest.
Yes. And then, like Stevens mentioned earlier, we're adding a new parallax layer, some smoother movement. You may notice the mountains and moon not really parallaxing properly at the moment, but that is fixed. For next week, we're also going to be able to see the Nardal cutscene integrated into the village. So we should be seeing a new cutscene next week, and a new place where Lance will come upon Nardal and his children before getting a nice little comic cutscene. Should be pretty cool.
Absolutely. There will be keep going.
I also think that we'll probably be able to set up some sort of Plutonian introduction for the village next week. We've got some pretty cool fleeing Plutonian animations that we just got, and I think by the next Friday we'll be able to have something in place for those as well.
Yep.
Pretty cool. It'd be kind of like a little in-game cutscene at the very beginning of the village. Sort of introduce the player to the horrors that have been inflicted upon the village.
Precisely.
And then another thing to look forward to is, I think, hopefully we may have refined art for the path blocking structure by the end of next week, but we'll see.
Yep.
If not, we'll at least have some layering fixes on that, and probably some updated durability too, so that we get a better feel for it.
Yeah, updated durability would be great. Give you the locked-in challenge as you expected when you see it, instead of a 1-2 punch right now, which would be fun. And like I was kind of talking last night about it, you kind of think of it as like a little in-game mini-boss of sorts, where you have to defeat it to move on and progress. By defeating it, you mean just blast it to all hell. So there will be 2 cutscenes in the village once all said and done. Nardal.
That is true.
And Ella. Ella is a crew member of Butch's ship. Won't give too much away, but she's awesome. She's badass. And she'll give you some more information about what's going on. And yeah, it's going to be really cool. Alright, we're going to make this jump. I know I've been talking about it. I think I've only successfully done it once on stream. It can be done. I swear it can be done. I'll do one more run after this one, so we can close out our 30-minute stream here, but it can be done. Just believe me. Trust the process. Let's go ahead and check our wristwatch here. 241 coin. That's what I like to hear. Now, when I was on Pluto, I didn't have to spend any money. I just, fought for my life the whole time. But it's fine.
Wow, you've been to Pluto?
Multiple times. After the destruction of the planet, I had to take a leave. Then I spent some time on one of Jupiter's moons. And then, our moon. It's a cesspool. What else do we want here? Lesser critical show talisman. Riot cannon. Life force level 3, baby. Let's go. I think I want to do that. Okay, we have enough of these grenades? Yeah, we do. Let's go. Nice little layout here. Plop shop wherever you want. Come into... Yes, exactly what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Ah, there's a little Plutonian up there in the little tree hut. I mean, look at that. Just take a look at that.
Where's that spike? Oh, jeez.
One moment. Some technical difficulties here.
At least you'll get another shot at the jump.
Yeah, honestly, that's all I've been thinking about.
What's the play for that jump this time around?
A play for that jump is to I keep jumping a little early. So what I think I'm going to do is just write it out to the very last second. The text was too powerful. So I'm going into death mode here.
Eventually we're gonna have to get a timer on here and have you do some speed runs.
Oh yeah.
Fashion, get through this.
Get up there!
Well, at least you got that first.
Oh.
Nothing to see here?
What?
Nothing.
No one saw
Steady state of
anything.
cheating.
No one saw anything. All I'm worried about is making that jump.
Me too.
If only you had rocket boots. Just fly over it in style.
Oh yeah. I'll be flying all up and down here. All right. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh!
Did it.
Jump looks easy, to be honest. Captain Squally, I don't think you know what you're talking about. Okay? Right away. Buy me extra power mod. I don't need the health.
What's a higher rank, a captain or a sergeant?
Where I'm from? A sergeant.
Sure. Okay.
Okay? We don't follow these.
Got attunement down there.
Freezer burn. Critical shots have a 50% chance to freeze non-boss enemies. Let's go. Can't buy it. Not enough coinage. What do we got? 6. Joke's on me.
Yeah.
That's what we like to see. Well, we got the jump done. We got the jump done. That's what matters. Gonna go back here. We're gonna redo it, and I'm not going to hit the attunement bot. We're getting to the path blocking structure, and then we're done.
You could up the durability on that path blocking structure.
I could. Pull it, buddy, baby. They wouldn't let me take mine home after the war. Had to give it back. Electro arc rifle, let's go! Alright, jump. Here we go. We're on it. We're on it. Regenerative armor level 3. Yes, please. Do I have enough coin for anything else? 52. Okay. 40. Don't need a med kit. Let's do electric build right here. Got the electro art rifle. Got the electro nades. What more could you want? Shocking.
Gibbs went back for it.
Oh, what's that? Yeah, I know.
Saw you thinking about it.
I was like, oh, maybe it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We made it. We made it. Huh. Huh. Well, there we have it.
Still working out some kinks on that.
Alright, how we feeling, chat? I'm gonna see another run through before we sign off here. Uh-oh. Get a little laggy over here. Third jump. Yep. You ask and you shall receive. Get out of here. No time for you. Alright, chat. If you were to harvest a plant, is the appropriate terminology trim and bush? Yes or no? Because to me, it is. This has been a hot debate for about a week now. Definitely not. I say I don't buy it.
Fishing cat.
Oh, nice laser strike.
No nonsense run. Let's get this, there we go. Some might say it was wasted.
Oh, no, that was great. I enjoyed watching that.
All right. Get some stretching going here.
Thought you were gonna stick the end of the Predator through his cloud.
I haven't tested that yet. I don't know. All right, temp 3 or temp 4. I think we're 3 for 4 so far. Who knows? 2 for 3.
Sounds generous.
Yeah.
2 for sure.
Oh yes, we got it dialed in now.
Wow, nice. Fully torqued.
What can I buy with 79 coin? Not that. Definitely not that. Alright, fine. Okay, got 2 things out of that. Make it bigger. Make it bigger.
I actually forgot they did that. Excellent.
Did what, Mark?
I forgot the black hole grenades like multiply on themselves. Whoa. What happens if you get caught in the net on that one?
You get all messed up.
Oh. Spikes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
They're crafty, these Plutonians.
Not crafty enough to stay out of their own damn spikes, though.
That's true.
You get playing God with spikes.
Fair. Fair.
Almost made it.
Nice.
Well, we did it. We got there. You saw it in action. The house is too powerful. There's not much you can do about that.
House wins again.
House
Always.
cannot be defeated. Yeah. So, thank you for everybody for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you like the new decos and the village is starting to come to life for you all as much as it is for us. Touched on everything I wanted to touch on today. Next Thursday, join me for another night of level design as we get this biome finished out. I'll keep it trimmed, keep it short, and until next time, thank you everybody. Appreciate you.
See you guys. Thank you,
Everybody.
everyone.